Hello guys, welcome to Funtown, and today I'm just going to be analyzing this game that I have played earlier today. Now I did blunder this game. I was on the path to getting checkmate. I know exactly what I could have done to get checkmate now, but let's analyze this game and show you where I went wrong and what I could have done. So we started off with a basic king's pawn opening. As you can see, the evaluation bar is pretty equal, so we're playing pretty decent in this beginning of the game. We both made two inaccurate moves around this point. As you can see here, they blundered their bishop. So, as you can see, I was playing pretty good. See, the evaluation bar is all the way on my side, so I was pretty much guaranteed to win at this point in the game. As you can see, this is my plan. I had the bishop here and I had the rook over there, so and I also could move the pawn there. So as you can see, I was in a pretty good position. Queen, I moved my queen over there. Okay, I moved my bishop over here, which is a pretty decent move because I was in control of his side of the board. I have my queen, my bishop over here. See, I was targeting these two pieces. I was targeting the pawn and the rook. So they had to move the rook unless they wanted to get captured. So that's exactly what I did. Then I took the pawn over here, targeting the pawn. I also had my rook over here, so I moved that there. Excellent move, as the engine says. Okay, we moved over here. Now I move my queen over here. They move the pawn. Now I'm pinned their pawn to the king. They move the king over, which is a blunder. So they blundered the king already. They moved that, which is also a blunder. They blundered the pawn. So I was still in a pretty good position here. You can see I'm up by 5 pieces, and here is where I went wrong. So they could have took the queen, which I did not see that move at the time. So what I could have done, I'll show you what I could have done later, but let me just show you what I did do. I did this, I blundered my bishop, and now they just can have a queen for free. So at this point, the evaluation bar totally flipped to the opposite side, and they were winning. They were up by 1. So even after I blundered my queen, I blundered my bishop, I was still playing pretty decent moves. So I ended up not losing this game. It ended up being a tie, but I'll let you guys see how the moves played out. So yeah, it's basically just ending up into a draw of moves, because you're about to see, but I just lost my pawn. The end of the trade. No, they lose their pawn, and then I lose my pawn. So it just ended up in being a draw. So that is what happened with that game. I only lost 4 points, but let me show you what I could have done to win that game. I'm going to show you what I could have done to win that game, because that game would have been an easy checkmate. So let me show you. Let me go back. Okay, here's where I messed up. I moved the here. So basically what I could have done, I could have moved the queen to that square attacking the bishop and the king. They would have to move the king. They can move the king over there. So I could have moved that. the queen, and I'm targeting the rook, the king, and a pawn. This is what I could have done. And after they move the rook over here, but they would have to move the king since it's attacked. So they could have moved the king over here, which is a blunder. So let's say they didn't move the king. Let's say they moved the king over to the best move they could have done. So they could have done that. Then I could have took the queen and took the rook. So then they would only have 2 places to move the king. I could have done that. That's a blunder, and that's checkmate. That is checkmate. That was what I could have done. Even if they didn't do that, they could have moved the pawns or something. You would have took the queen and the bishop to remove all the pawns, promote my pawn. Even if I lost my bishop, promote my pawns to another queen or something and checkmate. So there was many ways I could have won this game. Many ways I could have won this game. But I'm not mad at a draw. I'm just it's just interesting of all the options I could have done. So let me show you. Like I said, I only lost 4 elo points. When I went to this game, I was 12-9. When I finished the game, I was 12-5. So it just ended up being a draw, which is not bad. It's not bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably gonna post more chess content going forward. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below. Now I might do some more chess themed events or like a tournament or something, but bye for now.